Good morning. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with Kory. I have to start today with a shout out to team member, former team member now, Shelby. Man, I appreciate you. I really value everything that you've brought to the experience over the years. And you know, when Shelby started with us, we didn't have a moving company, and we were in the infancy stages of our furniture company. And you know, I'll never forget telling Shelby when he came on board, man, this is yours to build, and he did. It is, you know, the moving company is a huge part of our business now. So is the furniture company, and you know, the mark of a good team member and a good leader is not only building something, but then developing people that can continue to push it forward. And yeah, I had to chuckle when we celebrated Shelby this week and wished him well. The guys that are taking over in Shelby's place and continuing to push things forward, Jaden and Riley and Adam, they gave him a proper send-off. You've maybe seen it on social media already, but I wanted to share it with everybody here on Coffee with Kory, because they gave him a proper send-off and carried Shelby out of the building and deposited him in the moving truck. Which, like I said, we thought it was a proper send-off, and I appreciated Shelby being a good sport about that. So again, thanks Shelby. We appreciate you. We wish you nothing but the best in your new work adventure. So we had a lot of family and friend type stuff this week. The highlight was definitely celebrating my mother-in-law Kay at her 100th birthday party last weekend. A lot of family came to town for that. A lot of Jossie's siblings and nieces and nephews and cousins, and it was a lot, and it was a lot of fun. Special shout out to Jossie's sister Joanne, who came here all the way from the Seattle, Washington area. It was great to see you again, and we really appreciated you being able to make the trip. So there was that. Jossie and I got the opportunity to meet with an author this week at a book signing. Our good friend Heather was in town promoting her new book at Barnes & Noble, so we got to stop by and purchase her new book and catch up with Heather a little bit, so that was a lot of fun. Speaking of authors, I want to leave you this week with a little passage that I reread again from Ernest Hemingway, and it's talking about human connection. And you know, it's quite a long passage and wonderfully written as you'd expect. But the summary of it is that he says, in my darkest moments, I don't need you to fix me. I don't need solutions or even advice. What I just need is for you to be there and have human connection and remind me that that I've got the strength to be able to work through my issues and my struggles and my troubles that are mine to carry. And it just, like I said, I thought that was a good reminder this week. We could all refresh on that, and I just know that you don't always have to be a fixer, and the person with the solutions. A lot of times it's just plenty to be there with the people that you love. So that's what I'm going to leave you with this week. Jossie and I are going to go get a little Florida time this week, so maybe next week when we have coffee, it'll be with some palm trees and some sunshine. So until then, enjoy your week, and we'll see you next week at Coffee with Kory.